Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Euro Fantasy Football and welcome to my video. In today's video, I'm going to be looking at my team, seeing how well they're performing for match day 1. Then we move ahead and we look at my new team where I've activated my Limitless chip for match day 2. So here we go. Now, if you are new to the channel, if you haven't already, please do subscribe and drop a like on the video as it helps my channel out a lot. Now, just to let you guys know that I am recording this just after the Netherlands versus Ukraine game. We still have 2 more days left before the deadline. Because it's so close, I need to create the video now, give you guys a little update. Tomorrow, I'll be creating like best transfers for match day 2 and then my final Limitless draft. Okay, so that is the schedule. It's a short turnaround. We have to do this. We've got to get ready and prepare our teams. All right. So as you can see for match day 1, this was my team setup. I've got 64 points so far, and I still have 3 more players left yet to play. Let's just have a quick look at the leagues. Green arrows all around. I'm around that 20k mark. With these results, I think that will be around here still because I don't think there was a highly owned player that actually got a lot of big returns in today's games. So yeah, around the 20k mark, 64 points with 3 players left yet to play. There's a chance that I can get over around 70 points. If I can get up to about 80, that will be perfect for match day 1. So yeah, I hope that I've helped you. The research has worked. The strategies with the captains, they have paid off. But yeah, let's go through the team. So before the deadline, I mentioned that, I'm going to be looking at that team lineup for the Turkey versus Italy game. So I already had Berardi in my team and I had Donnarumma. But then I was thinking to myself, well, I'm already bringing in a attacking midfielder from Italy. That means I'm expecting them to score, right? And I looked at like the defenders and I saw Spinazzola playing in the fullback positions, 5.5, same price as my goalkeeper. I thought, you know what, let me change it around. Let me go for the attacking fullback. Went for him and he's got me a clean sheet and assist. And he looked really, really good. He could have got more. He could have got an assist. He could have got a goal. He played really well. So yeah, that started off really well. And that meant that I had to change my goalkeepers around. So as you all know, I had an Austrian defender. So I removed him for the Italian defender there. And I bought in Daniel Bachmann, 2% owned, 4.5. But that meant that I had to play Hideki. So 34% owned, 4 million goalkeeper, kept a clean sheet and saved a penalty. And as you can see, kept a lot of shots and saved 6 shots there with 2 points. So that helped a lot. So that was the 2 switches that I made just before the deadline. I posted that on my Twitter account. That's why I always say, like, follow me there because that's where I will make my final decision. So yeah, I captained Berardi. I switched my captain to Lukaku, like I mentioned before, and yeah, he is a must-own player. He scored 2 goals, played up to 90 minutes, sorry. 10 points. 10 points is enough. I know there's a lot of people talking about like, should we switch? Should we stick? It all depends on your team. It was the first day. I still got a lot of players left yet to play. A lot of days to kind of get a captain return. And, I went for Lukaku. He got me 10. I'm sticking with that. Even if I had Ronaldo, I will stick with Lukaku's 10 points there. That's doubled up to 20. Now, the biggest disappointments were Harry Kane, that pretty much did absolutely nothing. That is 11.5. And Memphis Depay, actually, he did do something. He played well. He had a couple of chances, but yeah, it was just not his night. Yeah, like, Harry Kane being 11.5, Memphis Depay being 10 million. Really expensive players, you would expect them to return something, but they didn't. So that kind of hurt. And the other shocker was Jason Delaney didn't even play. 20% owned, 4.5. We looked at his minutes. You know, he played a lot of games, and yeah, it just didn't work out. But yeah, anyways, we've got to move on. For my midfielders, Tillemans got me 3 and Alaba with 5. Like I mentioned before, if I can get some kind of returns from these 2 players, perfect. That's a bonus. Alaba did. I'm happy with that. I know it's only 5 points, but I will take any kind of points in this game. So I got 3 more players left. I'm going to remove one of the defense. I have to remove one of the 2-point players. And then we'll see what happens with those players. And then I'll bring in Jota for another 2-point player. So that is the strategy. Let's move on to my new team. And there we go. This is my new team. I have activated my Limitless chip because that was the plan. That's what I want to do. I'm going to push hard in the group stages, and I'm going to try my best to get inside of the top 10k before round of 16. So that is the plan. That is the strategy. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we will see. Now, what you're seeing here, a quick draft that I have created. I picked a bunch of players that I think that could do really well, but do not worry. I will be making adjustments. I know you are looking at Zinchenko and, you know, Bale and stuff like that, and Harry Kane. Do not worry. This is just a quick draft just to have some kind of template to work with, okay? I will go back. I'll do the research. We've still got a lot of games left yet to play. I've got to do a lot more research on these teams. Watch a lot of highlights. There's a couple of games that I have missed. There's a lot more games here, and there will be things to kind of adapt, okay? So let's just quickly go through the team. I've got Lukaku, Harry Kane, and Memphis Depay. One of the reasons that I brought in Harry Kane is because I am attacking this fixture here against Scotland. You just never know. There are against Scotland. Scotland is going to go for it. Because they're going to attack, I think it's going to be an open game. That's how I think. But I do have Sterling that is on form. You know, he scored. He actually played really well. And I think he will start the next game. But yeah, I don't really need to go for Harry Kane. I'm looking at Griezmann. I'm looking at other strikers up there that could do really well. So my options are open for my third striker role. However, Mbappe, we haven't seen him play, but we know what he can do. Really good fixture against Hungary. I've got Lukaku here still. Highly owned player. I think he can do really well against Denmark as well. And Forsberg, a player that is cheap, 7.5. Plays for Sweden against Slovakia. Could be a good fixture for them. We just got to see how they play. A player that is on like free kicks and penalties and so on. Sterling is on form. Gareth Bale, I'm basically picking him because he's 9.5. You know, I can do that because of the Limitless chip. Is against Turkey. Right now, Turkey is not playing well. Wales actually played really well against Switzerland, and they looked like a really threat in the second half of that game. Insigne, 14% owned, 8.5 against Switzerland. Perfect fixture for them to go through. They looked really, really good. They were solid at the back as well. They could have scored more goals. Spinazzola there and Donnarumma. So I'm going for like the 2 Italian defense. Thomas Meunier, because he looks so attacking. He was in the box so many times against Russia. I don't know if that's going to happen against Denmark, but because of the way he plays, yeah, I mean, he's got an assist, he's got the goal, he kept the clean sheet, and he only played 63 minutes. We will see. We will see. I might switch him. We will see. Zinchenko, just because it's against Macedonia. Plays in that midfield role, but is classified as a defender in this game. I might actually go for another Ukraine attacker, so we will see. I've got the Belgian goalkeeper. I've got 2 very attacking fullbacks for France. I just need to make sure that, you know, they're fit and ready. Like players like Pavard is a very good player that can get assists or 2. And yeah, I got Luka Modric, just a little differential of mine that he played okay against England and against Czech Republic. I think they can do really well there. So this is just a quick first Limitless draft. There are going to be a lot of changes. I'm going to adapt. I'm looking at to remove Harry Kane and to bring in Griezmann and really attack that Hungary game. There's a couple of players in the defense that I'm thinking to change. I might bring in Pogba. I might go for Perisic. So there are a lot of players left yet to play. So I'm going to go through some of these fixtures, see who was playing really well and bring those players in. So that is pretty much it, guys. Do not worry if this doesn't look that good. I will be making the adjustments. But tomorrow I'll be looking at some of the best players to kind of pick for match day 2. And then, yeah, once I fix the team about, I'll post it on a Tuesday night. So that is pretty much it, guys. I hope that this has helped. I hope the videos has helped you guys. I hope that you guys have started off really well. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And yeah, good luck on the 2 remaining days. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.